Next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. T.J. Hockenson there to make the grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Throwing is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw taken in by Sutton.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Henry, and he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. After the interception, here's Jackson looking deep for Adams. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They go play action with Jackson.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Off play action. Fields.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Derrick Henry. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And that one almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. On the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Jackson running again.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. And a really unbelievable play there on 4th and long. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
They go play action now. Jackson. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Henry. Breaks the tackle now with Alley.